everybody, April Starkey here. I am here and really excited to tell you guys about my top 10 favorite Usborne books and more books. So not in any particular order, I'm just going to share them with you guys, okay? So the first one is Cordelia. Michelle Nielsen-Smith read this story to us last year at convention, and I never thought I was the kind of person that would cry in front of everybody about a book, and I did. This story is so unique and so special, and every kid needs it. And it's about a little girl who can fly, believes she can fly. She believes she can do anything that she puts her little mind and her heart to. And then one day people start to tell her maybe she can't do that, and maybe just maybe she can't do all the things that she thought she could do. So she starts to doubt herself, and she starts to get sad. And then through the story, she realizes, no, she can do these things. She can do anything that she wants to, and she doesn't have to base what she does based on what people tell her or what people believe in her, because she can believe in herself. And the very last page says it all. It sums it all up, and I just love it so much. It says, she knew just who she was, knew who she could be, and this belief in herself set Cordelia free. Just because another can't see this world like you doesn't make things impossible or mean they are not true. And you can get the book, or you can get the doll, or you can get both, which I highly recommend. Super cute. All right, so another one of our books that come with the plush is another one of my top favorites, and it's Nibbles. Why this is one of my favorites is because not only can you get this cute, adorable corduroy little nibble guy to go along with it and make a cute little gift set, but my boys love this book so much, y'all. They like scream with giddiness after this book is done. So Nibbles is a monster, a cute little monster. And do you know what he likes to do? He likes to nibble his way through books. And so there's like little books inside of here, and he nibbles his way through other people's stories like Goldilocks and Little Red Riding Hood and Jack and the Beanstalk. And so towards the end of the book, they bring him back to the cage, and you got to put him in the cage. The boys love doing this. And they're like, okay, we got Nibbles in the cage. But then they're like, oh wait, I hear something. What is that? And they're like, oh no, Nibbles escaped. And there's an actual hole in the book. And my boys scream at that part every single time. They love it so much. Another one of my top 10 favorites is our complete book of Farmyard Tales. This is a complete collection of books in one binding. You get 20 books in one binding for only $24.99. It also comes with a read-along CD, which is great to keep in the car or around the house, maybe while you're doing some dishes. You can put it on for the kids. It has a nice little ribbon bookmark. What I love about this book is it's a dual reader. A dual reader is where, say they're little, they can't sit still that long. Read just the top line on each of the pages, it's going to make sense still. And then as they get older and can sit still through longer time periods, you can read the bottom to develop the plot. Then as they start to read themselves, they can read the top line when they're very beginner readers, and then as they strengthen their vocabulary and their reading skills, they can read both the bottom and the top. So this book will grow with your family, not only because it's a dual reader, but because there's 20 stories in this for only $24.99 with a read-along CD. All right, next one of my favorites, my top 10, is this children's encyclopedia. Now, they now come in the really nice, what do you call it? The version that is more of a paperback or a flexi back, and it makes it so much nicer, but this is just the one I have on hand. I actually prefer the new flexi back ones that are a little bit smaller because they're easier for the kids and for me to flip through, but it has all the same information inside. So these have our QR links, so they can go online and discover whatever they're learning about inside. They can watch videos, printables, games, and do a whole, looks like someone ripped a page there. Hey, that's a perfect opportunity for me to tell you about our lifetime guarantee. So say a kid rips a page, say a kid spills juice on a book or whatever, and you want to take it back and let me know, and we'll replace for half price. You can't beat that. So what's great about these books is as whatever topic you're studying, there's a little link that you can follow right here. Or you can just go to our links page on our website, and then you're going to be able to do so much more online that's safe, monitored, and constantly updated. We use this a lot for homeschooling, but this is a great homework resource as well for families that don't homeschool. All right, another one of my favorite books is our Lift the Flap Picture Atlas. Why I love this book is, well, I love geography. I love teaching my boys about the world. I love that each has a 2-page spread of different continents with fun lift the flaps that tell all the neat features and things that that continent is known for, whether it's animals that grow there or special places. So there's a ton of lift the flaps, very sturdy lift the flaps on each page. But the very special thing is in the very back of the book, a pull-out map, a very huge map. It's on my wall, or I would show you, that has all the country flags at the bottom and then the map of the world at the top that you can pull out and keep for your family. This is a great book. All right, another one of my favorites. I'm a history buff and we're a homeschool family, so that's why you're going to see some more of these kind of books, but they're my favorite, so I have to show you. This is newer for us. This is called Timelines of World History. I might be a little obsessed with this book. I think it's so awesome. It starts from pretty much 10,000 years ago, going to all the way to the very most recent time period. And it has everything you can think of. And what's nice is it talks about each different part of the world. So Europe, Africa and the Middle East, Asia, America, and Australia. So during that time period, what was happening in each of those areas. And so then at the very end, it has a list of all the kings and queens that have ever been, prime ministers and presidents. And so this book is just packed full of information. And I think every family needs to have it. Okay, another one of my favorites is Our World. Again, I'm a geography nut, and this is great for the little ones that are just starting out. So it has really fun, bright illustrations, very easy text to understand and even read if they're starting to learn to read. And it teaches them the basics of our world and everything, and how it works. And I just love this book. And even at the end, there's like little quizzes for them. All right, so if you know Usborne at all, you know one of our #1 selling series is our Shine a Light series, and we just came out with 2 more. So we have, I think, 13 in the series now. We have Wonders of the USA and Secrets of the Earth are our 2 newest ones. And I don't have a flashlight today, but don't worry. If you want to see the insides of these, we got a great video showing those back on the party page. And so inside, you're going to read the story, but on the other side is a image that when you hold it up to a light or put a flashlight behind it, it's going to reveal the hidden image behind it. These books are so much fun, you guys. All right, 2 left. Number 9. This is Cow Takes About Other Tales. I love this book because my son loved this book. My firstborn, this was his favorite for the past few years, and it has about 6, I believe, of our phonic stories inside of it. So there's 6 different books that you literally could buy separately for $6.99 each, or you can get all 6 of them in this one binding. Gorgeous illustrations, rhyming stories that's great for learning to read for only $14.99. All right, last but not least, our Big Book of Big series. We have a ton in this series, so check it out. This is Big Book of Animals. Why I love this series is because how fun it is. Check this out, guys. Ready? It has a ton of 4-page spreads. And so this one shows how big a blue whale is compared to a diver. So it really helps bring to life those subjects that you're learning with your kids. And we have, like I said, a lot in this series, so make sure and check them out. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me as I tell you about my top 10 favorite Usborne books. And I'll see you back at the party page.